Today I'm going to mess up this block and solve it using 5 steps, 3 sequences with minor variations. But first, some notation so I can write it on the screen and you can follow along. Enjoy. This would be a right by itself, an R by itself, and this would be a R with an apostrophe. It's counterclockwise. On the left, similar, it's an L by itself, going clockwise. Counterclockwise, it's an L with an apostrophe. Same goes for the front, clockwise, it's a F by itself. And counterclockwise, it's an F with an apostrophe. For the upper, it's similar. It's a U by itself going clockwise. And it's a U with an apostrophe going counterclockwise. That's it. That's all we need to know. And let's get started. Step 1. Let's create a cross on one of these sides. I always use the white. I could use any side I want. And we need to create a white cross there. So I'll go ahead and do mine and I'll catch up to you when you've done yours. So step 2 is let's flip the block upside down. And now this is going to be our upper for now. And we're going to look around these top edges for something with white. So there's one that belongs down below. And that one's yellow, yellow. So we only have one. And you see the whites that are down here. Let's not worry about those because once we start our sequence, the first sequence, it's going to kick these out and let you do that on your own just to shorten the video. So I'm going to do one and I'm going to let you do the rest of the rest of it. Okay, so I'm looking for the white one right there. So I'm going to turn that to right below where it needs to be. So I'm looking for a blue and an orange side. And it's right there. It doesn't matter if these colors, the sequence is out of order. The sequence we're going to do, we'll put this in the right order and it will place it right down there. So here's the sequence. So it would be right clockwise, which is just an R. And it would be an upper clockwise, which is just a U. And then it would be a right counterclockwise, which is an R with an apostrophe. And it would be an upper counterclockwise with an apostrophe. Now it's down there. Now we do the last sequence that I just did, and that will reorganize this color sequence by rotating this block, this corner from here to here to here to here to here to here to here, and it will rotate it until it's in place. So I'll go a little faster this time. There it is, in place. So now you just look for the rest of them, and I'll just follow along, but I may go a little faster. So there's no more white ones up here, which is great, because then I can demonstrate what happens. Let's just do the sequence on any side with the white down here, and it will throw that one out and bring it up top. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there it is, red, green, and white. So that one should go right there. So we got the red, green, and white. So now we do the sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. There it is. Then we look for the next one right here, and that belongs right where it is. So we're just going to take that around. That was easy. And the last one right here. It's already in its right place, so we'll just do the sequence and it will rotate out. There's the bottom layer complete, and that is step 2 done. Next, step 3. So to sort out these side ones, we have to move the top side ones and reshuffle these ones all at the same time. And to do that, let's just start with finding one of these side ones without the yellow. Two of the colors that don't belong on top. Here's one, an orange and a blue one. We rotate that one around to the orange side. And if you note, the blue on the top is blue here. We turn this to the opposite direction. So it's opposite, it's blue. And that will place the side right here. So we do our first sequence, and you already know what that is. Don't move the block, just rotate it to the left 90 degrees and do the sequence except with your left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. And there it is. It just, and this brick that was in here is now out here, right there. So let's find another one. Blue and red. We'll rotate this to the blue. There's the red. So we don't want it on that side, we want it opposite. And we're going to use this hand. Same sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to rotate it to the left and do the same thing with our left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gets that brick in place. So let's look for some more. As you can see, there's a yellow and an orange and a blue. And there's a solid color. Let's move it around to the red, wherever the red is. There's the red. Now, we move this opposite the green, which would go that way, and we do our sequence. Now we flip it over this way. And there it is in place. And the last one is the orange. Now, we got lucky this time because sometimes the sequence starts on the left hand if this scenario occurs. So the green is matches up with this side, but as you know, we have to do it on the opposite side. So it doesn't go there, it would go this way. And it always starts with the opposite hand. Opposite the side it's on, it's the other hand. So if it's on this side, it would be the right. If it's on that side, you'd start the sequence with your left. So same thing, sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we flip it to the right, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we have 2 layers complete. Okay, the next step is step 4, and that's to create a yellow cross on the top. And these yellow tops may come out anywhere. There could be a line across here, there could be a cross already. It could be crossed, and they could all be in the right place. As it turns out, we got nothing. So that's okay. Our sequence will sort all that out. So the sequence is the same sequence we've been using all along, except for one variation, and that is we turn the front to the right. That's it. Now we do our sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we turn this back. This is just, I call it a variation of that first sequence. So in this case, we've got 4 blocks here. If you get that, you rotate it to the back left, and you do the sequence again. So we turn that to the right, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then turn this back. If you forget to turn this back, you're going to blow your block. Uh-oh, I just blew the block. That happens just like that. Right, oof, that was a close one. So now we've got a line. So what we do is we want that line parallel to us, and we just do the sequence again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we rotate back. And there we are, we've got a yellow cross. Let's see how we're doing though. None of them match. That one matches, that one doesn't, that one doesn't, that one doesn't. So we have to go to our next sequence to straighten these out. To straighten these out, we go to our second sequence. And the second sequence will rotate these around. So let's go with the second sequence, and it goes like this. Right, upper, right, upper, right, upper, upper, and back. And let's see how that did. And if you match up two sides, that's good too. Orange. No, we didn't match any of them. So we do it again. So it's right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and then back. So now we've got two sides are complete, and if that happens, sometimes you'll get all of them after doing that, but sometimes not. If you get two sides complete, put one side to the back and the other correct side to the right, and you do the sequence again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and back. Let's see what we got now. It's red, blue, orange, and green. So now we have our yellow cross, and now we have to solve these four corners. To do this, we start out by, I'm keeping the white down for now. I'm going to look at these four corners and see if any of them match. So this guy, that doesn't match because that's red. That guy doesn't match. That guy doesn't match. Okay, so here's the sequence. It's upper clockwise, right clockwise, upper counterclockwise, left counterclockwise. And again, right clockwise, except now we go right counterclockwise, upper counterclockwise, left clockwise. And we'll see what that did. So that's still wrong. That one is wrong. That one is in the right corner because there's an orange there, there's a green there, and there's a yellow. So we keep that on our right and we do that same sequence again. If we don't get them, we do it again. So now we've got that one's correct, that one's correct, that one's already, that's totally correct, and that one's correct. So now we just flip the block upside down, and we start on the one that isn't correct first, like this one, and we're going to be rotating around this way. So it's the first sequence, there's nothing's changed. Remember the first sequence, it's straightforward, and we perform that sequence until this one is correct. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget to turn that 4. If you only turn that 3 after this goes in and stop, you'll blow the whole block. Also, don't move the top 2 layers. Only move the bottom layer. So now we're going to rotate this to the next one. And we're going to match up that one with that one. Again, same sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's done. Again, don't move the top 2 layers, just rotate the bottom. And same sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have it. Solved.